Hey guys, in your reading this week, you were learning about different types of categorization systems and how some websites employ a combination of exact categorization systems and ambiguous categorization systems. And then the reading started getting into relational databases and how those worked. And I thought maybe it would be helpful to show you an example of all of these techniques in action. So what we're looking at here is a website that I built and work on frequently. And it's a website, it's an e-commerce site that sells optical supplies. You can see the standard menu bar up here, some specialized navigation for personalization. But what I really want to focus on is how the products are organized on this website. So there are about 5,000 products on this website, which is quite a bit. And we want to make it as easy as possible for shoppers to find what they're looking for. So products are organized by category. So you can look at different categories and subcategories and look for your products in there. You can also search for products. You can also look for a product in the product index, which is an example of an exact categorization system. These categories here are more of an ambiguous categorization system because we as editors of the product catalog decided how to categorize our products. But it's kind of based on what we think makes sense and what we think our customers think are going to make sense. There are specific products. Let me give you an example of a product. I'm going to go into the children's section and look at a vision chart. Here's a vision chart right here. We're finding it in children's supplies, in exam supplies inside of children's supplies. Well, you'll also find this same chart if you go into exam supplies and vision testing. And you'll see here that exact same eye chart. This is a great example of what you're reading called polyhierarchical taxonomy, where you have a product that will be in two different categories. Now, you don't see that often, and it certainly doesn't ruin the integrity of our categorization system. It kind of makes sense that a children's product might be in two different categories. So anyway, you can also search for products. So if I wanted to find polarized glasses, I could search and find polarized glasses. You can also find products by a common misspelling of a product. So one of the products that we sell is called phenylephrine. Who spells phenylephrine right? I only did because I just recently practiced it. But we have this product tagged so that you can pull it up by common misspellings. And the way that you do all of this, the way that you allow people to find content through multiple categorization systems is through building it in a relational database. And the reading talked about this, but I thought it might be a little bit ambiguous to you. So I'm going to show you the relational database that holds all of the product information and allows us to display our products in all of these different ways. Okay, so I'm already logged into the database, and I'm looking at the products table. And you can see here a list of products. We're looking at the top 200, but I could pull all of them if you really wanted to. And each of these products have a unique ID associated with them. And all of the data in this row is associated with the product. Now we're going to get to a column here called product picture. That's how it knows what image to display. The code that I wrote actually pulls the data from this column, and then it appends _.jpg, and that's how it finds and then it displays that image. It looks for that image in that folder and it displays it. Here's an example of how a relational database works though. If we look in product category, you see 403. Now what the heck does that mean, 403? It means nothing to you, right? Well, this information here is linked to information in the product categories table. If I go to my product categories table, I see that 403 means eyeglass cases. So if we go back and we look at what this product is, its stock number is MQ6602. It would be found in eyeglass cases, which is in optical supplies, eyeglass cases, and it would be in this group right here, MQ6602. Which one is it? 6602. Oh wait, I might have had the stock number wrong. It's MQ6602. Is that right? Well, it may not be active, which is maybe why it's not coming up. Let's see if it's active. Its status is 0. So yeah, it's not active. That's why we can't find it. But I think you get the idea. Something else I want to show you, we have some fields, a field in our database that accommodates tagging. So product misspell, where is it right here, where we can put in common misspellings. And this is where we would have all of our common misspellings of phenylephrine or other products that are hard to spell. So what we're trying to do is let the user still find the product they're looking for while they spell it incorrectly. So let's go back and see if we can look at this phenylephrine here, right here. So that's the correct way to spell it. It's what's the name? PO6330. I can see its unique ID right here, 6829. So let's pull this record up in the database. And I'm going to say I want to pull the product with the product ID of 6830. Is that what it was? 6829. 6829. So here's our phenylephrine. Oops. Where? Forgot a where statement here. Products. Where? Product ID is 6629. Okay. And if we look at the product misspell, we can see that there are no common misspellings here. We should have one. So how about I think that phenylephrine is spelled F-E-N-N-E-L, phenyl like the vegetable, E-P-H-E-R-I-N-E. How about that one? Okay. And let's search for it spelled like that way, and there it is. It was able to pull it up. So I should have more misspellings in there because phenylephrine is a very commonly misspelled product, and so that's how tagging can work. I hope this helps you understand how relational databases work. We have many other tables that are related to the products table, but I think the products category relationships helps you understand this concept a little bit better and how it allows us to present information to help users find information in a lot of different ways.